II, with the main building being destroyed, as well as the clock tower. It was only later on that they've actually rebuilt this area, but the Manila Cathedral has been rebuilt a total of 8 different times as a result of fires, invasions, earthquakes, and World War II. Each time expanding from what it originally was. You see, originally in 1571, when the Spanish soon settled in the area, they created this as the first church here on the island of Luzon. And it was originally... Paano sinabayan na eh? The first Nipa hut.
The first Nipa hut is the San Agustin and the Manila Cathedral.
Okay, this is where we have differences in history. Because some places will say that San Agustin is the original church. Others will say that Manila Cathedral was. But Manila Cathedral in itself started just as a small bamboo hut, which over time became a wooden church, a stone church, until an entire cathedral. This is the place that would be later designated as the Archdiocese of the Catholic Church here in the Philippines, meaning all decisions that were being made for the church here in the Philippines passed through this area, including many of the Spanish records I've read that led into the expeditions. All wars and expeditions had to be approved by the Catholic Church. So as a result, they would have passed through this hall at one point or another, making it one of the most influential areas here in Philippine history. While we're here, we can also take a look inside. I believe that we wouldn't have any services, so we could at least walk around and see some of the exhibits and artifacts inside.
I feel better about that this time. Last time I went, everybody was having a service, and I'm like, I can't be in here. This is not right. That would be nice.
So there is an English service and also Tagalog service.
Oh, really?
And this is also famous for weddings.
Weddings.
And one of our big celebrity here in the Philippines named Sharon Cuneta, the singer. Yeah.
Interesting. She had a wedding here.
Yeah, their wedding.
There are some bad rumors too.
Yeah, and bad rumors too. So
a lot of the people, sometimes the people who don't usually get a chance to get married here, are those who can't afford to get married here. And they usually spread the rumor that all marriages that are married here never last.
Yeah,
shots
a little bit of
fired.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
American flag over there.
And a Japan flag. It's interesting.
Okay, let's go.
This is where I got my other bracelet from. Got it. No worries. Taking off your hat is a sign of respect, people. When in Rome. No, this is exactly how it was the last time. I feel like I can't be here. Like I'm doing something wrong.
So we are here now. This is built 1571 by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, the conquistador. And then 8 times, so earthquakes, and also the World War II bombings, and also typhoon. Wow. That's why this is now the 8th cathedral. Manila Cathedral.
That's crazy. This church withstood 8 different, no, this is the 8th one, so 7 different catastrophes.
So that is this is the picture of the old Manila.
Wow.
And then you can also see that these monuments, they don't have their own limbs because those before, they are made of ivories and they stole it.
Oh snap, that's crazy. Is there a picture of like what it looked like with the ivory?
Without,
No pictures? I would like to see that.
This is now the 3D new model. It is now, yeah, they are building that clock tower. That used to be the clock tower here.
Interesting.
You would want to come in front.
Yeah, I walked up there before. I just felt weird, that was all.
Yeah. So this is the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception
Okay.
of Virgin Mary.
Virgin Mary. Interesting.
But when you were young, are you grew up with a
Christian. Yeah. All straight Christian.
Oh,
Straight Christian.
Yeah.
I had a best friend. I used to go to his services, and he was Catholic. So on Wednesdays, I did go with him and his mom to a Catholic church, but I grew up Christian. And tomato, they're kind of the same thing. They have different nuances, but they're pretty much the same thing. But Christian.
And then those are the bamboo organs.
Bamboo?
Yeah, bamboo, yeah.
What? It's interesting.
Let me know if you want when Gian or Andre came up here. It's
you know
full.
Andre?
Yeah, I know Andre. Yeah.
She said she's better than Andre. She said Andre. I'm gonna mix it.
I remember John Paul II came here in the Philippines during 2000s, and then a lot of us here in Philippines, because we're devoted and also like my mother.
Yeah.
That's why our names are named by John Paul, Joanna Pauline, Johanna Paula.
That's funny.
That's why that's my name.
So you have a brother named Jean Paul?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I am now Pauline, so the next to him.
I know Jean Paul, but I don't know which, because you said it's the second.
Yeah, second. Yeah.
I don't know which Jean Paul I'm familiar with, but I know the name Jean Paul definitely.
Manila. We have Cebu. There's also the Antipolo one, which is south of us. So that's another one. We also have another in Santiago.
Meron pa po. We're going to the San Agustin Church, the oldest church in Philippines.
See, it's interesting. When I took the horse and carriage ride, the guy kind of said what he said, that this is the oldest church.
No.
This is not the oldest church.
Not the oldest church.
Okay. Interesting.
That is the oldest church, the St. Augustine
Saint
Church,
Augustine.
and the first church in Luzon.
Okay. He did say it was an old church, and I saw we drove by it. We didn't go to it. He did say it was another old church, but he said this was the oldest church. So it's interesting that
Yeah.
there's even differences within the Philippines. Completely. And then after that church, that's it?
And then the Casa de Manila.
And then the Castle of Manila. She's like, I'm done. She's like, I'm done. I'm tired. She's hot, that's why.
My grandfather that 110 years old.
100, yeah, I remember you saying that, which is insane.
He died in my birthday.
September 18th. It's interesting.
So, like the difference of the Catholicism in other Christianity, they believe in monuments, the saints.
Yeah, the saints, right,
Patrons.
yeah.
So every church has its own patrons.
Yeah.
And in here, it's Virgin Mary.
Virgin Mary.
So if you
Also, each church has its own saint.
Saint, yeah, it's every church.
Singular,
Yeah,
saints.
saint, yeah.
Wow.
So later, that's why it's called Saint Augustine.
Got
because
you.
of the patron Augustine.
Oh, shit.
Oh, but the wrong one here is the shit.
Word, that probably is the worst one, right? My fault. My fault.
We laugh all the time.
So,
Especially since I do my historical research, he tells me like, what are you finding those old maps, you know? So I send the pictures. I send the pictures. I mean, see if I can find something.
But how about the cafeteria there? Have you been there to the gas station?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
You want to see because that it used to be the clock tower of this.
Whatever everybody else wants to do, I'll do.
Yeah, what is
Hide their weapons.
that? Don't ask me. I just want to sit down.
I hear
I
you.
want to go weekend.
Coffee shop? In the
I know. That's why this is whatever anybody else wants to do.
So, it's not like I usually frequent. I guess so.
But it's also part of the history of this Manila Cathedral, right? So we need to go to the bell tower.
Okay. Inform me. Tell me about it.
Okay. So it used to be the bell tower, and right now in 8th Cathedral, they just made it a coffee shop.
Oh, I heard they lowered it so it doesn't drop, right?
It's actually dropped. That's
Back when it was bombed.
There was a lot of things happen here, like earthquakes, not just only typhoons. There is also a Battle of Manila that was last for 7 years.
What?
Battle of Manila for the Chinese. What is the name? Limahong.
Back when the Spanish originally took over and the Chinese thought they could help out, and then others thought that they could get a piece.
Got you. Ah, yeah.
But they lost it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow. Nice pool.
Oh, I'll take the AC though. I'll take the AC.
Nakatakot mag-earthquake dito. It's scary. If there's an earthquake.
It actually moves.